Welcome to Laugh Tracks. I'm James.
And I'm Brian. If this is your first time with us and you don't know how Laugh Tracks works, it's pretty simple.
Just find a laugh track that you want to listen to, sync it up alongside the movie or the TV episode that it goes with,
and then enjoy the classic experience of two dicks talking in the theater from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, on that note, laugh tracks are for mature audiences. You've been warned, this is definitely not family entertainment.
Honestly, it's barely entertainment.
That's true.
All of our past laugh tracks are available on our YouTube channel. They're free now. They always will be free.
But if you're having a good time with us, tell your friends and consider supporting our Patreon at laugh-tracks.com.
And hey, if you're not having a good time with us, then just do us a favor and shut your mouth.
Just
shut your stupid mouth. But seriously, please consider supporting us, because the more support we have, the more tracks we can make, and the more you can enjoy. Everybody wins!
Thank you to all of our past, present, and future backers, and to you for checking out Laugh Tracks.
And please enjoy the show.
All right, we were watching the 4th episode of X-Men the Animated Series.
Deadly Reunion.
Yes, Deadly Reunions.
And if you live in the South, you've probably had a deadly reunion or two yourself.
Right, well, stand your ground laws and all.
Actually, I was talking about South America.
Oh.
Brazil. They have, like, the highest kidnap rate in the entire world.
Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. All right. It's season 1, episode 4, Deadly Reunions. As always, our sync point is going to be the beginning of the theme song and the title. So go ahead and pause us, get yourself to that point, and then come back and we'll do our countdown and get started. All right. Should be all set. So 3, 2, 1, play.
You know, now that I think about it, if you were to have a reunion with someone in Brazil after they'd been kidnapped, I guess that would be a happy reunion.
Oh, yeah,
joyous reunion, one might say.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, I don't have a joke for that one. I think that's just a truism. And you'd be happy to see the person.
Beast. He's all blue. He's never green.
We're just bringing the heat this time.
I'm just trying to turn the nose up with the swan dive.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I'll just play this one completely straight. You know,
have we already done the joke about how the X-Men logo flies around the screen, just in case you forget,
where it's like zipping around, right?
Just in case you forget, in the first 30 seconds, what you're watching,
right? Halfway through the theme song,
yeah.
Like, what the fuck was I?
Like the Batman theme didn't have that. That was always you knew the whole time. They didn't even.
Is it Deadpool?
Yeah, and Maverick,
awesome,
and possibly Silver Samurai. Omega Red's there.
Sweet.
Yep.
This is also apparently his What Dreams May Come afterlife.
Oh, yeah. This is, What Dreams May Come was heavily LSD-inspired as well.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Professor X looked angry there. You'd think he'd be happy now that he could walk again.
Yeah. He kind of, oh, God.
Fusion!
I like that he bonds with the hairiest character next to Beast and still doesn't have hair on his head.
Yep. But damn those sideburns.
Yeah.
Oh,
what
shit.
Is on the wall?
It's the Baphomet.
Did it go Super Saiyan?
That's Wolverine's 4th form.
Apparently. That's when he's just super serious about it.
I can solve this. I am amazing at Rubik's Cubes. I'm like one of the smartest guys on Earth.
Right. This is gets me hard.
As hard as this cube.
Then Professor X is just like, huh, what? I was having a weird dream.
Didn't they already have
it? They didn't even put the second part of that in. They were just like, I don't know where you came from.
This is the second flashback in this episode to the last episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
God damn, they thought, like, whoever's watching this is, like, ADD, like, ADHD.
Right. Well, like, this is their bottle episode. 3 episodes in, 4 episodes in.
Oh, and they just keep repeating what happened and, like, rehashing. It's like...
Yep. Okay, Wolverine, you just used your claw on a pull tab.
I do not have anger issues. Also, claws get things done better than fingers.
Apparently.
That's fucked up, though. Like, you gotta wonder what else he's using his claws on instead of his fingers. If you know what I mean.
No, don't. I don't.
Playing the piano.
Okay, that's much better now.
Typing his resume.
Yeah, well, to be fair, he can get really high.
Pleasuring his girlfriend, Jamie.
No. Right before I was going to make the Mavis Beacon teaches typing joke on his... his words per minute's actually higher with his claws than with his fingers.
We worked at the steel mill.
We herded sheep on the side of that mountain that one summer.
Then we got our AAs and we got a cubicle farm job together.
Right. You went into business administration, I went into sports medicine.
What the fuck was that? Cyclops was like, there. Put your murderous rage away. It's okay, buddy.
He's like, I understand, pal.
Oh, come on. That's actually very grown up of him.
And that really is. And if he doesn't, it was never meant to be. No.
Here's our more urgent...
We both went for the, no, it's something completely different.
We're out of ice.
Right. God, I was about to make, the refrigerator's broken joke.
Storm, you want to...
But then she has to do the hyperbole thing. So she stands in front of their cups and it's just by the power of the elements, I command you.
Winds, cool these mojitos.
Oh God.
Actually, the problem that I was going to address is Sabertooth essentially looks naked in his costume.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever notice that in the 90s, both he and Jean Grey and several other characters, parts of their costume had these very nude if you're a white person, tones.
Oh yeah. Well, because they used to. I mean, when drawing superheroes, you would draw the basic form and then you draw the anatomy and everything, just leaving out the genitals, basically.
Yeah.
And then you just draw lines for where the costume is supposed to be.
Yeah. And even in the early costumes, a lot of these people, those sections of their body were nude. They were not covered by cloth at all.
Right, yeah.
And, I guess later in the 90s, they're just like, well, we'll be more politically correct. We will cover them with material
that is so skin tight.
It'll just look like they're naked all the time.
Right. Well, and I like and how some of it's ridiculous, like Storm right there, right?
Right.
Apparently her material of her uniform is so tight it is hugging each breast individually instead of creating the bridge between them. You know what I mean? How form
it's more flattering.
What space age material do they have to invent to let that happen?
When you're controlling the weather, conducting electricity, you want something that doesn't breathe.
I was about to say, if you say something that breathes.
Did you catch that joke where Magneto's like, I wonder if Charles has a toupee now?
Oh, God.
Says the guy with the penis helmet.
Right. Now, what if that exchange was actually completely sincere? Oh, I thought Charles was going to be with you. Did he get my text? And then Cyclops is like, hey, I'm sorry.
Thanks, magic school bus.
We gotta save Arnold.
What was that?
Apparently Rogue is made of metal. I didn't know that. I didn't. How? He refuses to face you.
I refuse to believe that just because he has magnetic powers, he is immune to being struck by lightning.
Right, yeah, just anything on the electromagnetic spectrum at all.
Yes! My weakness.
My one weakness. Solid matter.
Also being crushed to death.
Okay. Kind of came out of nowhere, but okay.
You know what here's the thing. It might be because I have a mild case of it. A mild case.
Okay.
But I've never understood why claustrophobia is its own thing, because it's like, who wouldn't be afraid of being crushed to death? It's scary as shit.
But isn't claustrophobia just the fear of enclosed spaces?
Well, I mean, the
like,
natural...
I didn't think the specific...
For me, anyway, the natural progression is, like, you will be crushed.
Huh. That's interesting.
You know, I mean, like, it's not... You can't move...
Because, like, I don't have that at all.
Okay.
You know, like, I don't mind enclosed or even very tight spaces, you know what I mean?
Okay,
I'm fine
but
with it.
Does your brain not go to that natural... Okay, like if I was put in a coffin, or if you were put in a coffin, wouldn't you freak out?
No. Have you seen the Japanese pod hotels?
Yeah.
Or like the Fifth Element spaceship, you know?
Okay.
Quarters, like those are awesome to me. I want to try those out. But like to you, those would be nightmares.
Coffin's a little tighter. I feel like you couldn't move your arms at all. Like if I can't move, that's the scariest thing of all to me.
Well, I guess the difference is whether or not like you're there voluntarily or if you're trapped. Because I could definitely see, like, the coffin thing wouldn't bother me if I was just like, oh, I'm going to get in this coffin. But if it was like, now I'm in it and I'm locked in and underground or whatever, like, yeah, that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Funny jokes here on Laugh Tracks. I actually like that we're starting to get comfortable enough that now we can, like, just go off onto side stories.
Yeah.
And come back to Rogue with laser vision. I've never studied how you stop this at all. Despite knowing my powers and the ability the fact that this might happen sometime, I never thought, well, maybe I should just close
I guess
my
she
eyes.
just figures like he's got his eyes open all the time.
Oh, right, okay.
Either that or she was just terrified of like, what if he doesn't have eyelids and it's literally just the visor? Like, what if he shot through his eyelid? If I close my eyes, I shoot through my eyelids?
His face is just like Victor Cronin from Hellboy, just like no eyelids or teeth or like... Yeah.
So, like, a lot of people would make fun of her, like, shut your eyes, dumbass. It's like, no. If you don't know that that's going to work, that would be terrifying.
Just burn it off. Yeah, I guess I could see that. But then another girder comes down on Xavier, and he doesn't have the magnetic shield. It just crushes him.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. What were you?
Oh, I guess.
Were you done?
Well, Xavier, I guess I could have protected you, but
oh
well.
On the other hand, I also didn't want you to like out-argue me. So,
right, yeah. But oopsie.
Imagine that girder was just a giant mic, and I dropped it.
Right. Where did his chair go?
Oh, he blasted away with his magnetism.
Yeah, but it was falling. He was in it when he was falling.
Well, yeah, but he just, like, yanked it out from under his ass. I don't know. He's immune to lightning bolts. I think he
Brian,
can, like...
damn it. I ask you these things because I assume you know them. Again, shouldn't this not work?
No, we talked about this, remember? He's not realizing, like, oh, I should make my helmet out of a metal that... You know,
I also like how his pupils are like cross-eyed.
Yeah,
one's
he's
up
like,
and one's down.
This is before he makes his helmet out of a metal that repels psychic energy or whatever.
Okay.
You think seeing these things again would just bolster his confidence? Like, Charles, you're right. Humans do all need to die.
Right, yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
I thought for a second that they were going to do like a full flashback and that him as a child had the full man voice going on. Like, he was like, mother, father, no!
Wouldn't it be great, though, if, like, instead he replayed the scene in his head where Magneto has his
he can just
first...
telepathically control machines now.
He could do the same thing with the Blackbird, from what I remember.
Okay. You were saying?
Wouldn't that be great if, like, he replayed the scene of Magneto's first ice cream cone and the ice cream falls and he just cries for, like, 20 minutes? Because, like, at that point, like, that was, like, his parents had to save up for a month just to get him that one
get
ice
it
cream
right,
cone.
exactly. Oh, jeez. Whoa, okay. This is clearly the good guy. I didn't open the floor to questions, but go ahead.
Could you look a little less evil when you say that?
Right. What party will you be running for? The villainous party, I believe.
Oh, so you're a Republican.
Oh! See you later, Republican. Why did I think that we have Republican listeners to begin with?
No idea.
All right. Just play to our base here. Yeah, and, social medicine, Bernie Sanders.
Was it somewhat irresponsible to leave Jubilee alone with Sabertooth?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they're trying to teach her responsibility. Like, okay, you
What,
can
she's
have
gotta
this
feed
cat.
him and walk him,
yeah,
too?
exactly. And if he dies, she's got to bury him.
And if he murders you, that's on you,
That's
sweetie.
on you. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I know each of your nails is like a tiny knife. And also, you've got the strength to lift a car and hurl it into orbit.
Well, this is turning dark real quick. They are just super fond of putting her in these situations.
Yeah.
You notice that?
I did.
The first episode had
The Sentinel got her
had
and
the
turned her
almost
upside
tentacles.
down.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I've seen enough Japanese porn to know where this is
No,
going.
this is happening. Like he's bobbing. He's just going up and down with his head. You notice that?
Oh, God, yeah.
That's his entire motions. Actually, that would be great. They have long not observed my talent.
The Academy is rigged, man.
It totally is.
I don't give a shit about mutant rights. I just want to be recognized for my screenplay.
And tonight we are pleased to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Sabertooth.
Or no, like, what if Wolverine won it?
Oh, God. Yeah. They have to present together. It's like the worst thing for both of them.
But you said,
Can we just skip this part? Also, does he have like a 12-pack of abs?
He does, and he just said, I wish Wolverine was here so I could take care of him too. He is
okay.
Really... Is that reverse gang rape?
Oh, jeez. He wants to rape a gang of people.
Yes, exactly.
God. And dead.
Dead, neck broken,
Yeah, exactly.
skull crushed.
Lucky thing they've got those hover chairs hanging around.
Right.
Just stick her in one.
Well, money. I figured as long as I was going to do evil things, I should get paid for them.
Sabertooth is like, I am the 99%. Eggs, yes. That's just the end of his taunt. You always like
No,
picking on smaller
good
people.
God.
I am.
He's got like a 16-pack.
Right? Look at that.
They just go on forever.
They like wrap around to his
To
back.
his back, yeah. All the times we used to drink Adamantium Reserve.
Adamantium Reserve. Nice.
The cheapest beer in Canada.
Oh, totally.
I'm actually pretty proud of myself for that
Yeah,
one.
that really wasn't bad. I gotta hand it to you.
Oh, but I still have them.
Kills everyone. What?
We'll have to do it again sometime. You'll have to, like, choke, and I'll have to give you CPR, steal your powers, and kind of cop a feel on your junk.
He's like, oh no, Rogue. Oh no,
Don't do
my
that.
dick is strangled.
Oh no, I can't move.
Get it? 'Cause claws.
The amount of knife jokes they worked
Right.
into this series just for Wolverine,
Just for Wolverine.
is like superhuman. It's really a cut above the rest.
God damn it, Brian.
I'm just saying, as a writer, you have to be really sharp to like be able
Yeah,
to...
you do kind of stay on. You got to be on edge, on the cutting edge. Well, that was easy. Why did? He's also going to be all right because he's Wolverine, and
he has a healing
really, we
factor.
didn't actually need to bring him. He healed on the way here. He was fine.
Actually, I remember this was depicting the point in Wolverine's career where the adamantium bonding process had actually slowed his healing factor down, so you couldn't just shoot him and he'd like heal from it right away.
Oh, really?
Once Magneto ripped his adamantium off of his bones,
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
it kind of kicked into overdrive.
Huh.
And
Oh,
then,
so it's kind of like Cable. Like Cable has powers, but he has to use it against the virus.
Kinda,
in him
yeah.
the whole time.
exactly.
Right.
So yeah, but then he got his adamantium back, and then for some reason it didn't mute the healing process the second time. I don't know. I don't write these things. I just observe.
The short
knife
answer
jokes.
is Wolverine, and then you shrug.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for. We completely talked over whatever the hell the end of the episode was.
Whatever. It was
someone-
Magneto being like, "I'll get you."
Yeah, Magneto brooded, and then that was sort of it.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, and Professor X is just kind of lamenting. He's like, well, I psychically shit the bed.
Or he's just sitting there like, I wish that I could walk. Like, that's just all he's ever thinking.
That's all he really.
All his spare moments.
He's trying to find the mutant. That's his real goal for like establishing mutant rights. He's trying to find the one mutant that can give him the power to
Could
walk
heal
back,
his legs. Yeah.
and then the other mutant that'll give him his hair back. He's worried like, if you guys kill those mutants, I swear to God, I will join
erase
Magneto's
you.
side in a heartbeat.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for this kind of meandering episode of Laugh Tracks. We will see you next time for more X-Men.
Thanks for listening to Laugh Tracks. If you had a good time with us, tell your friends. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and you should definitely check out the other tracks we have on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, because we're recording new Laugh Tracks every week. And while you're at it, consider supporting our Patreon at laugh-tracks.com. The more support we have, the more tracks we can make, and the more you can enjoy.
All Laugh Tracks contain no unlicensed copyrighted materials and are provided under the terms of the Creative Commons by NCSA 4.0 license, which you can find at creativecommons.org for more information. We want to give a special thanks to Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com for providing our intro and outro music, and to all of our supporters and fans for making what we do possible. We love you guys.
We love you guys so much.
So much.
For Laugh Tracks, I'm Brian,
And I'm James.
and we'll see you next time.